Hi, and welcome to my channel. Yeah, I just want to discuss this separation between like traditional martial arts and modern or pressure-tested martial arts. I find it really weird how we're in like 2026 and yeah, it seems that there's still this divide. There's absolute super value in both, right? So for me, I started martial arts when I was 10 years old, and I'm an old man now. I'm 47. But yeah, so and an ex mixed martial arts fighter and so forth. But I started off like very early in traditional martial arts. So I have Dan ranks in and actually, if you believe it, like a very traditional Koryu Jiu-Jitsu, which is like the traditional stuff. But like there's good in all sorts of martial arts. I think the principles is what you learn and how to move your body, right? And I guess like pressure testing it in like MMA or judo or full contact kind of arenas, like basically helps you pressure test. Like you'll pressure test in training before you can hit the ring, but like it helps you. It's not adding more. It's like you basically like you kind of in a way it's calling out like what doesn't work for you. Also think of the martial arts as that it's not the style, it's not that kind of stuff. It's more so like what works for you, right? So I mean, yeah, you learn this body of like principles and techniques and all, and you shouldn't be learning techniques really. You should be you should be getting the principles. My opinion. That's another topic anyway. But like yeah, like you learn all these things from kyokushin karate and judo and Bujinkan and Japanese Jiu Jitsu and all this stuff, and then you start moving on to stuff like BJJ and MMA and stuff, and you kind of get the best of all worlds. You're getting exposed to all different things. I don't claim to be the best martial artist in the world. No way, no way. You can see it on my videos anyway. Uh, but yeah, I just feel like you should. There shouldn't be a barrier for. It seems like traditional martial arts say we're not a sport. This is too deadly to pressure test. And then MMA people and pressure tested martial arts say, oh, traditional martial arts is bullshit because it's not pressure tested and all this sort of stuff. What they don't realize is that if you come together and actually like cross train, like I can't believe I'm still doing a video about the values of cross training like in this era now. But anyway, like yeah, like so from the traditional side, you're doing it slow, you practicing timing, distancing, coordinating everything and all that sort of stuff, and learning when to come in, when to close the gap, when not to, and all that sort of stuff, right? And so that's slowly building kind of like neurological kind of stuff in your brain, and then I guess you do that, and then you go into like a full contact karate gym or an MMA gym or things like that, and you pressure test it. I mean, we've seen traditional martial arts work. Like Lyoto Machida was and Shinzo Machida, like their stand up is great because they pressure tested it under MMA rules, right? So that's big kudos for pressure testing to pressure tested martial arts, but also traditional martial arts, they had that footwork that was very hard to understand at the beginning for most of their opponents as well, right? So that's just one example. I mean, that's an example that's used a billion times. But like, but yeah, I mean, like that shouldn't stop you. Like MMA and pressure test people shouldn't see those techniques as done only because the majority of people don't pressure test them. But at the same time, traditional martial arts should be able to pressure test footwork, angling, off balancing, kuzushi, all that sort of stuff, and make it work. So that's my opinion. I think my opinion is I sit on both sides of the world. I really don't want to limit myself to one way of doing things. I never have. So that's just my personal opinion anyway. And yeah, comment below and let me know what you think. Thanks.